Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the beautiful, wonderful, freaking city server. Hello. How is everybody doing? Good, I hope. I don't know. Maybe you're not. If you're not, then it's a sad day. It's a sad day. But we move on. We move on. Hopefully, everyone's not sad. How can you be sad? Look, we're back. We're back. We're back, baby. We're back in black on the server, and you may be wondering, we're back in a place that's cool. The truck's here. We got some stuff loaded up. That's interesting. As you guys can see, yeah, I don't need those yet. Those are for a different thing. As you guys can see, we've loaded up the truck with a couple materials, and judging from the title, I'm sure that that's not why 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 did I just okay. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I may or may not have been testing stuff. I like the idea of these posts as pillars, but unfortunately in here it's just not tall enough. But I may be replacing this scaffold in the middle. Anyway. What we're doing today is this. It's a big day, okay, everybody? Because listen, we got this dry dock. We got a place we can build a crude oil ship, correct? We have our first canal. It is beautiful. Our second canal is not completed, but our second canal, once it is completed, wherever it may be here, I'm still researching what's the best opportunity. We will have access to Thomasburg, right? And to have access to Thomasburg is wonderful, but our refinery, which is the primary reason for this access, does not have said access. Now, you may be looking at it like, well, what's the deal? So today we're going to do some oil refinery operations, as in we're going to refine some crude oil. We got some crude oil cars here chilling, waiting to be mobilized, so we might do some train stuff. We might do some refinery stuff. And we got to fill up a oil tanker trailer. Because obviously, if you guys have been watching, we're in a drought. All our gas stations are empty, so we'll have to fill up a trailer at least, so we have some fuel ready for export. We'll introduce some crude oil with the rail cars full of it that are here, so we'll empty some of those. Like I said, we'll run the refinery, and on top of it, I'm thinking it'll be very fun to build a mini little dock here. So, judging from... No, you know what? We'll do it when we're there. So, yes, that's the plan today. We're going to do some of everything. Infrastructures, trains, and trucks. No planes today. This isn't Transport Tycoon or Chris Sawyer's Locomotion where we can retrofit planes to carry crude. But, yeah, so, I don't know. I appreciate, by the way, everybody for commenting if you do on the previous video. I was a bit sad. I thought the channel was dead. Turns out I've upset the algorithm and it just doesn't show new people. But all the old people are still here. And that's all that matters to me. Because, you know, somebody's here. So that's cool. So yes, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Anyways, without further ado... Which apparently I actually read somewhere that doesn't mean what everyone thinks it means. Let's get on the freaking road to Thomasburg. Yeah. Okay. On the freaking road to Thomasburg. Now, as a request, because I am a man of the people, okay? If people request it, I promise you, I will try. Some people said, you know, I should show the pre-construction phase. Now... This time I did fail because we don't really have that many resources that are going to be required for this build. But also another thing is people requested I show more of this part. You know, I get to drive through here all the time. I get to see it, but that doesn't mean you guys get to see it. So look at this. As you see, we're driving down the jank crap interchange thing, which is not fun to drive down. I cannot wait till the day I muster the courage to correct this sickening hump bump nation mess. Airport-wise, by the way, really cool. Now with the joystick controls, I'm actually capable of flying the 7.3 and the 707 and stuff, so that's very cool. Unfortunately, it seems the mod situation is kind of a little bit in the dumps. It looks like people aren't really developing the airplane pack as much as they were before, which is sad. And helicopters don't appear to be coming. Sorry, I'm focusing so hard. Helicopters don't appear to be coming back anytime soon, unfortunately. So, you know, we move on, we move on, we move. Here we go, look at this. Now we're on the fresh piece of highway. Fresh piece of ASS. Here we go. Take our beautifully smooth... Oh, look at the lag. It always hits right there. Look at this. This is... Here we go. I think it lags a little bit right here. It likes to understeer. There it goes. And it likes to hit you with a little bit sometimes here for spice. But other than that, man, I mean, I will say these smooth roads I'm a big fan of. If you guys are big fans of highway stuff, last episode, we built a diverging diamond interchange, which was hilarious because my European North American hybrid city has probably the most North American interchange ever created, and I confused all my European friends because, oh, no, oh, okay, hey, 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 oh, whoa, hey. Hey. Whoa. Stop that. Stop all of it. Here we go. Nothing like a good reverse job. Perfect. Steer out of it. Yeah. So... Shit. Patrick, why don't you show us the driving, Patrick? Show us the driving. You're such a good driver. Yeah. I ended up confusing all the European friends because everybody that lives in Europe is like, bro, I've never seen that in my life and it doesn't make sense to me. And a couple comments even said it looks dangerous, which is hilarious because allegedly the logic behind that type of interchange is it's apparently supposed to reduce intersections or something and collision possibilities, so it's supposed to be safe. It's not, I guess, according to people. So, anyways, we're out of the road. We're out of the road. We're out of the city. We're on the road again, baby. And I think, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make you guys sit here on the journey to Thomasburg. So maybe we'll do some little drive-in montage, and I guess we will see you guys when we're entering Thomasburg off the highway. All right, plan is a plan. Here we go. Oh, Jesus. Roadkill, man. Anyways, yeah, look at this. We made good time. It's, midnight, I think. So it took us a little bit of time, but look at this. As you guys all know, the famous, Thomasburg interchange, which is probably up to date. My smoothest interchange from the highway. And I think it looks the coolest because I have some trees in the middle and grass. Here we go. Wide load, baby. Yes. One thing that has to get changed up here, I think, is this coal mining situation. We never put the excavator into maximum excavation because the power out here was kind of whack at the time. Now the power situation's grandiose, so I think we should do an episode basically in Thomasburg. Kind of, I don't know, we got the steel mill, we got a lot of stuff we can do around here. But I don't know, I mean, that's what we're doing today, I guess. Check it out, by the way. After the crash here, we see there's villagers all over the road. I improvised a bit of a road fix. Sir! Jesus, man! I'll just bump him. Oh, just get him out of the way. There you go. Oh, got him out. Got him. He's safe. People, watch out, bro. You survive a plane crash, an overrun, and you literally just sit in the road waiting to die. High IQ play. All right. Welcome, everybody, to the refinery. This is somewhat not good for parking, so I'm just going to kind of... Now, the thing is, right, I don't have... Interesting. I don't have the... Let's take a look. Let's take a look together. So, stupid cow, bro. Jeez. Here's our truck loading area, obviously, of the refinery. Now, one thing I don't like about the refinery, which I don't know if we're going to adjust today, is there's, like, no actual way to get in here other than a train, which is fine. Look at this. You guys would never believe this. Shit, it's not here. It's here. Look at this. This is the sneaky way in, though. There you go. You're in. Okay, hold on. My self-diagnosed ADHD is just going crazy right now. Here is our rail yard that we built in a couple episodes ago, very specific to the Thomasburg area. This is a glitched out CP rail train. For some reason, it's just it's a ghost and it's not supposed to be here, and it's just here. See? So I don't know how to fix that. I'm working on it. Here's our beautiful crude oil cars full of fuel. Now, I just realized something. This thing's glitched out in the way of our... I think I'll just drive through it, but I don't know if I like that. It looks kind of like shit, so I can't hit it. Like, it just doesn't exist, man. I don't know. Hold on. Let's try live troubleshooting with mods. Here we go. This one obeys. See? It doesn't even exist. Like something in the... Wait, what? It does exist. What is going on here, man? Why? Why are you here but not? What is that? Oh, man. Should I break the rail? Oh, shit. Okay. Whatever. I'll work on that later. Anyway, crude oil goes in here. You guys have seen it before. I've done some train job videos where we've done it. Yeah, it looks sophisticated. You come in here, you unload it. It's beautiful. But the thing is, obviously, trains are cool. Don't get me wrong. We'll still use trains. But if we can attach to the high seas our beautiful refinery here, it would magnificently boost the economic state of this place. Now, check this out. We don't have that much crude oil, unfortunately, on reserve, so we may have to empty those train cars. Let's check out our gasoline situation is good. Our diesel situation is decent. Diesel is what we're going to pipe out of here. Our lubricant is just kind of like, It's so random. I don't even know what lubricant's really used for. And then here we have, obviously, you guys have seen it in the videos, the brains of the operation. So tank 6 is open. And looking at the map, tank 6 is our crude oil tank, one of two. Crude, gasoline, diesel, and lubricant. So that's how I know what's going on. We're open, which means that these bad boy distillation towers, they're full of energy thanks to our beautiful power grid. And I think this is from the geothermal plant, so magnificent. And I believe, yeah, they work. They're just off. Yes, we don't want to refine yet. Actually, yeah, we do. So first things first. It starts bobbling. The power starts bobbling, so it's good. Let's see if we can. That's not on. Now she's on. Wow, that power went cook mode. All right. These things draw a lot of electricity, man. Like, this is a pretty sufficient grid here. Here we go. Let's turn on our fourth final distillation tower. It's off. Yep. Okay, so that's distilling, which is very nice. Or I guess cracking is the term. They're fractionation towers. We got some bitumen in the making. And then just, if I had a bucket, that would be very nice. Let's see. Can you guys see anything happening? I think something's happening. Let's go take a look at this, because this will tell us the truth. Now, I believe this tank is empty. No crude in here. And this bad boy. Okay, there's your proof. So there's crude in this one, tank 6. And if we believe that we are actually refining, this tank 6 will be empty. So while we are discussing our future construction venture, let's allow tank 6 to get drained, boy. As for the construction venture, here is our construction venture. So this very, very friendly looking terrain literally looks so great. Awesome looking terrain. High free oil. Don't think I didn't remember this. Okay. You guys can see something. Now, quick caveat, okay? I work a lot with the oil sands in Alberta. You guys may have heard of it in the world. May have not. Now I'm never going to move again. And a lot of people, they talk shit about oil field, which is fair. I mean, I get it. I'm the environmental bro. So, like, it's kind of funny because I'm supposed to, I guess. Anyway, the oil field is hilarious because there's this region in Alberta called Athabasca, right? And that's where they found the first oil sands. Now, people will say, like, oh, man, oil and gas drilling, whatever, destroys the environment. Maybe. Now, in some aspects, I will agree with you. It's not. I mean, let's be honest. It's not. Definitely not doing something. Potentially, you cut trees down, you build roads, you emit pollutants or whatever. But overall, like, a refinery is probably a bit more intense than the actual drilling process. And I don't know much about the refinery process. But long story short, up there, people used to cry, like, oh, they're gonna destroy the environment and stuff. Dude. The oil sands were literally leaching oil, like bitumen, into the river there, making it unusable, basically, for the local people. And then the oil sands came in, then they cleaned it up. So it's actually a little taste test of that today. Wow, voice crack. We're gonna do that. We're gonna come in here and clean this up and make it friendly. Look at that. We're a good oil company. We're good people. The Thomasburg Venetian Oil Co., whatever the hell it's called. So what you're looking at right here is basically, I'm thinking we're going to make a dock thing, potentially from that little pillar of love to that. And then we're going to put a couple of tanks, the size of tank 6 and 7. I think we're going to pop maybe 2 or 3 here. And that's going to be for, 2 are going to be for unload. Let's figure this out. 2 are going to be for unload. And then 1 is going to be for load. So 2 are going to be for crude oil coming off the ship. And 1 is going to be for product going onto the ship, whether it be gasoline or diesel or whatever. So, yeah, we don't need too big of a dock. Like, I'm thinking, honestly, even if I get really lazy here and I just don't want to terraform like crazy, I'm thinking, honestly, dude, like, this is going to be a sheer cliff face somewhere here, which is fine. It happens. And I think we're just going to cut in a dock here. Now, the only problem is when I built the nuclear power plant down at spawn, I left the... Oh, look, the grass grew in, by the way. Looks super good. I left the excavating machine there, and we got a lot of crude oil here to clean up. Now, the problem is I don't know how we're going to do this, because what I can do is this one, we can cap it and actually use it. The problem I have is, too, that I don't really, like, if I build the dock out there, then it's all on the water. And it hides these atrocities. And then we don't have to terraform as much. Okay, new plan. We're going to... Basically, I'm just saying, like, with this, I don't know if I'm going to keep this thing here or if we're going to just huck it in the garbage and just get rid of it. Like, I mean, obviously I should use it because it would be pretty intelligent, too. You know what? We're going to do this. We're going to go, first things first, I'm going to take some andesite and build an artificial wall there. We're going to start the dock process there, start the tanks, and then hopefully by then we'll have a bunch of stuff refined, which obviously we will. Then after that, after the dock is kind of built a little bit, yeah, we'll finish the dock. Then what we'll do is we'll go, by the way, this is just never ending, my yapping. I want to eventually connect this road around here to the dock. So then potentially this would become like not just a dock for oil, but for cargo, which would be very interesting. But I think that would require an expansion. So today we're kind of focusing more on an oil dock, I guess, expansion. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, we're going to focus more on the oil dock expansion. But like I said, we'll play with the trains a little bit towards the end, just for some offload. And we're going to be... Yeah, we're gonna be kind of busy around here. Let's just for fun see the state of tank 6 and how quickly we are refining. Because I think this refinery bucks, man. I think it rips. Look at that, tank 6 is done, dude. Tank 6 is done, and like our gasoline must be, and our diesel must be fricked, man. Oh, dude, the gasoline's like, this is good, and then the diesel. Okay. Yeah, okay. So, for now, I guess tank 6 is, let's close it. So, we go here, tank 6, and close. And it obeys, and then we, I think I wrote an exit thing in here. Oh, yeah, goodbye, and then it doesn't actually exit. So, that's pretty sick. Anyways, we're done refining for now. That's very nice. And it also means the geothermal plant is... not acting a fool. Yeah, we already refined everything. Okay, amazing. So let's go run over to the truck. Let's go pick up our goods. I'm going to use a lot of lasering probably to clear land this time. Not the best case scenario. I'm going to need some chests. I'm going to need a lot of stuff. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go back to a method of, you know, I'm going to pull out the third person camera effectively. My other account, and then we're going to just, you know, run it that way. So for now, I need my andesite, my polished andesite. I thought I got more than one stack, and I'm going to be a sad boy if I didn't. I may only have 3. Yeah, that's disturbing. Okay, I didn't really bring that much andesite. I didn't think I was going to be building like this, though, so to be fair. Okay. That's plenty. That'll last us. Okay, let's go start the dock process. And yeah, I will meet up with you guys back after you see building time lapse. Shouldn't be too long. building time lapse of this dock. Actually, while we're there, we might as well grab the rest of the stuff for the dock because I really don't want to run back and forth. I'm gonna need fine tarmac because I'm gonna build it kind of on a road surface. We don't need steel blocks. We can use some steel scaffold lanterns to light it. Bring the slabs, bring this so that we can build the... And we need the white concrete for the things. Okay. We're going to need to make some trips. But anywho, without further ado, enjoy the dock building a time lapse. Ah, how refreshing. The time lapse is over, which means what it means, of course. Wow, I don't know where I was going with that. Look at this. Look at this. We have an addition to the refinery. Now, our addition took me a lot longer to build, so it's not fully done yet, per se, but take a look at the map, man. It's a proper expansion. I don't know if I should have gravelled this. I don't think so because, like I said, eventually this will be expanded even more to be like a bigger port, and more of this will be paved. So I like this. I like where it's going. This road will eventually come in here somewhere. But for now, look at this. We added 3 tanks, which have many fluid tanks? Yeah, tanks from immersive engineering in them. We have 1 for export, so this one will hold diesel, gasoline, lubricant, whatever we're feeding it from the refinery here. And then 2 of them hold crude oil. Now, this is an interesting little thing I've seen pictures of. Usually I think they're a bit longer. But it protrudes because you can fill up 2 ships on either side of it. So there you go. This is for export. This is our tank. It's marked red. As to not bias anything. So there is a way in through the top of these. You just jump up through here and you can crawl in here. The top is the input and the bottom is the output. Now, I haven't wired it up yet, but I will have it so that we can just control the inputs and outputs, or the outputs of this from the computer in here. Super easy. And then the input is up here, and it connects. Well, it doesn't connect yet. It's ready. I died to this twice. I just got to connect this to the plant. I got to figure out how to do that. I think each time This one, I'm going to have to custom connect it because it depends on what I want. And then the crude is going to be weird because I'm kind of... The confusing part is the crude oil is going to be most likely the offload rather than the... You know what I mean? It's not going to be relieving these tanks per se as much as it's going to be coming in. So I think this actually has to be piped up to the top to fill rather than the output. So I just realized I have this reversed. If anything, the output should go to the plant in case that need. Yeah, actually, that's exactly what it needs. So this pipe is fine, but it needs to Wait, actually, hold on. It goes... I'm so confused here. Okay, I'm not confused anymore. I screwed it up. Because at the back, the input pipe is... Oh, it's not even connected. What is going on? I didn't even connect this. Look at this. Sloppy. That's horrible. Okay, anyway, I connected them wrong. So these two pipes should be connected to that pipe going to the ocean. And then these pipes should be connected to these pipes. So that's an easy fix, at least. Because these pipes just go boom. They're good. Back to the facility. And then this pipe just needs to kind of hop up there and connect to the back. So as you guys can see, my build sucks. Anywho, we continue. There's oil here. Obviously, I'll clean it out. But it looks kind of hilarious, doesn't it? Like, this is the technically unloading for crude oil from the tanker. And it's just all over the place. Horrible. Environmental disaster. Yeah, there you go. That's that. And then over here, you'll see this disgusting jut out. I have to bring over that blue ship and dredge this with the portable quarry. That's how I dig when it involves underwater stuff. I don't do it by hand. It's too monotonous. But the problem is, as you guys can see, our beautiful dock there on the map, excuse me. Currently, our situation is stuck way down here because we have a canal built here, but as I showed you in the video earlier in the video, excuse me, this canal either here, see, this is the problem. This one is boom and then another, so that's a double. Looks cool. This one's a boom, but then you wipe out this village and kill this whole, like, this mountain range. It's sick and twit. Like, look at the topography, dude. The white is psycho, and, like, it's big stuff here. And then if you go here on this angle, it's like, okay, well, that works, but it's, like, 700,000 feet long. And anyway, once we canal that, we can actually bring the ship in and quarry this up. But, yeah, look at this. So, like I said, unfortunately, though, I think the video is running long, so I don't think we're going to unload any... Oh, look at these idiots, by the way. Apparently, they live here. So, yeah, that's great. I think I'm not going to unload any train cars today. I got to figure out that glitchy train car, too. I don't know. Ever since I updated the mod, it's been doing stuff like that. So, I got to figure that out. And in the future, I would like to actually, potentially, I don't know, because the video would require driving a train too, I think. But since they're here, I would like to eventually get this canal dug, the second one, get an oil tanker ship built, and then I would like to do like what I did for the 100th video, where it's which method of transport can transport more iron in that one. But this, I'd like to do ship versus train versus truck for oil. Crude oil. So I think that would be cool. And, you know, this would help the train a lot, having this all here. So, anyway. Yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one, I guess. Ow, that hurt. That was really fun. It's not perfect yet, obviously. Got to work on it a bit. But I think it's... much needed accessory to this place, and I don't know, I'm very excited because I feel like eventually this whole island's going to become like port, Thomasburg's a freaking economic beast, man. It just is. But I cannot wait to get this first ship. So maybe, you know what? Maybe next video we canal. What if we canal it, man? Okay, there you go. If you're still watching, do we do the next video? Is it canal, or do we do the canal in the oil tanker video? Like, is the canal just done like in 2 minutes rather than a whole video? I don't know. You guys let me know, because the canal needs to be dug, and I think it needs to be a video. But anyways, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was pretty fun. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe some improvements. I don't know. It's probably shit. It's probably garbage. But I love the garbage. Alright. Thank you guys for watching this one. And I will see you guys next time.